Welcome to the No Views News. This program was created on Monday, December 21st, at 3:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, by Zeno Reader. There are 612 headlines from 108 things we check to build this automated report. Welcome to No Views, daily automated podcast news. The headlines in this super unknown daily news summary do not imply fact-checking or endorsement of ideas. The first headlines are from the current most popular news site, Yahoo News, with 175 million estimated monthly unique visitors. 35 outdoor fire pit ideas that are legal. COVID, U.S. President-elect Joe Biden gets vaccine live on TV. An elementary school principal in Ohio was suspended for 10 days after airing inflammatory claims on Facebook about George Floyd and COVID-19. Plenty of perjury, MAGA lawyer files Georgia elections lawsuit with glaring typo. PM plays down prospect of an imminent Brexit deal, but UK and EU seem moving closer to compromise. A white supremacist who has advocated for legalizing child porn was arrested and charged with kidnapping a 12-year-old girl he met online. Flat-back Christmas trees are the perfect solution for people who cannot be bothered to decorate the entire half of a tree that nobody sees anyway. AccuWeather, an extended look at the holiday forecast. Pro-Trump media outlets apparently scrambled to ward off lawsuits after pushing election conspiracies. 3 doctors who received the Pfizer vaccine discuss their side effects and why they chose to get vaccinated. The next headlines are from the second most popular news website at this time, with 150 million unique monthly visitors, Google News. Dow Jones Futures, stimulus deal vote due after stock market rally off lows. Tesla sinks in S&P 500 debut. Apple, Peloton rise late. Investors Business Daily. The Trump White House has entered its final stage, complete meltdown. The Guardian. Who gets a second stimulus check, when to expect it, and other questions answered. Vox.com. Trump makes classical style the default for federal buildings in executive order. The New York Times. U.S. plans to study allergic reactions from Pfizer's COVID vaccine. CNBC. Bachelor stars Ari Leyendik Jr. and Lauren Burnham expecting twins after miscarriage. Yahoo! Voices. Pass rushing great, Hall of Famer Kevin Greene dead at 58, NFL.com. How to watch Wonder Woman 1984 for free on Christmas Day, Lifehacker. Oregon reports 6 more COVID-19 deaths, including Deschutes County's 20th, KTVZ. Stardew Valley's jam-packed 1.5 update reminds us why it's our forever game, The Verge. The following headlines are from the third most popular news website, with 110 million unique monthly visitors, The Huffington Post. Woman who bought flags from Kohl's also sent a used COVID-19 test. Newsmax and pro-Trump media walk back voting conspiracies after legal threat. California hospitals discuss rationing care as COVID-19 cases surge. Biden gets COVID-19 vaccine, this is just the beginning. Vatican approves use of COVID-19 vaccines made from abortion cell lines. Thai rescue worker uses CPR to save baby elephant hit by motorcycle. McDonald's selling Spam burger topped with Oreo cookie crumbs in China. Robert E. Lee statue removed from U.S. Capitol. Vikings receiver downplays his FK Kirk outburst after QB's overthrow. Beatles fans should find Peter Jackson's new documentary truly fab. The next headlines are from the fourth most popular news website, with 95 million estimated unique monthly visitors, CNN. Boy with cancer gets birthday parade. Man killed by hit-and-run driver. Hearing for Flint settlement. Officer shot while investigation poaching. Photographer fatally shot after party. Woman recycles military uniforms. Store donates house full of furniture to family. Father, son kill each other. 2 years late surveillance video released. Rescue bald eagle rehabbing. The next headlines are from the fifth most popular news website at this time, with 70 million estimated unique monthly visitors, The New York Times. Coronavirus stimulus bolsters Biden, shows potential path for agenda. Kelly Loeffler, a Wall Street senator with a hard scrabble pitch. Moderna vaccine begins arriving at strained hospitals across the U.S. Congress races to finalize stimulus deal. Now that grandma has been vaccinated, may I visit her? Stimulus, mutating virus, bar, your Monday evening briefing. U.S. unseals charges against new suspect in 1988 Lockerbie bombing. Barr sees no reason for special counsels for Hunter Biden, election. The life of Rosary Castro-Alaga, a retired nurse who returned to the front lines. Ex-Bloomberg reporter who covered Martin Shkreli reveals relationship with him. The following headlines are from the sixth most popular news website, with an estimated 65 million monthly unique visitors, Fox News. COVID relief package features horse racing safety legislation. Pro Football Hall of Famer Kevin Greene dead at 58. Jennifer Aniston reminds fans to give yourself a little love in throwback pic. What a year. Number 1 Stanford women overcome 10th ranked UCLA 61-49. Injury didn't alter Eagles' Rodney McLeod's giving plans. La Russa resolves DUI case, feels deep remorse and regret. CNN Stelter compares Americans radicalized by right-wing media to ISIS members. New Orleans Bowl 2020, Louisiana Tech vs. Georgia Southern preview, how to watch and more. Kourtney Kardashian rocks festive outfit, my presence is a present. Georgia Secretary of State sends letters to 8K out-of-state voters who requested absentee ballots. You are hearing today's top news headlines and more. Today is Monday, December 21st. The next headlines are from the 7th most popular news website, with 63 million estimated monthly unique visitors, CBS News. Pope Francis offers guidance for a better future in new book, Let Us Dream. Stimulus package update, deal reached on COVID economic relief. Couple emerges from sanctuary after hiding out in Philadelphia church basement for 843 days. Video, paragliding Santa rescued after crashing into power lines. EMT gives CPR to suspected COVID patient on Los Angeles-bound flight, now feeling symptoms. Widow shares love letter husband wrote as he died of COVID-19 at Texas hospital. The next headlines are from the 8th most popular news website, with an estimated 53 million monthly unique visitors, Mail Online, the Daily Mail. Who is Ariana Grande's fiancé Dalton Gomez, a luxury real estate agent with A-list pals. Janet Street Porter is crowned champion of BBC One's Celebrity MasterChef Christmas cook-off. Family find royal python inside their tumble dryer and it's a total mystery how it got there. These magical new images show it was still love we do for the Fat Four. William and Kate mingle with Edward and Sophie's family's group of 9. Jupiter and Saturn appear closer than in 800 years tonight. Ariana Grande's fans speculate her engagement ring pays homage to her late grandfather. Hotspot hospitals are on the brink, fears of a threat to the vaccine rollout. Chris Whitty says COVID hospital cases could match April peak by New Year. Dominic West pictured among group of 7 enjoying outdoor meal in apparent breach of rule of 6. The following headlines are from the 9th most popular news website, with an estimated 47 million monthly unique visitors, The Washington Post. This is The Washington Post World News Feed. I couldn't be silent, UN whistleblower on WHO Italy report. EU regulator authorizes Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, with hopes to speed doses to all 27 member countries. Philippine cop shoots dead mother and son on camera, reigniting nation's debate over police impunity. UK coronavirus mutation prompts more travel bans and major disruptions at ports. Filipinos go the whole hog at Christmas, but coronavirus is crimping a Yuletide tradition. Russia, AstraZeneca to test combination of COVID-19 shots. Iran urged not to squander chance to salvage nuclear deal. Biden's profoundly private Pentagon pic joins Twitter. Hong Kong's highest court upholds ban on masks at protests. Canada's Ontario to go on province-wide shutdown December 26th. The next headlines are from the 10th most popular news website, which has an estimated 42 million monthly unique visitors, The Guardian. This is The Guardian's U.S. news feed. Eddie Izzard to adopt the pronoun she and her. Tammy Abraham double gets Chelsea back on track with win over West Ham. Joe Biden receives coronavirus vaccine, video. California hospitals struggle to cope with COVID-19 surge double July peak. The Trump White House has entered its final stage, complete meltdown. Richard Wolff. Brazilian woman forced into domestic slavery and marriage freed after 40 years. I'm ready, Joe Biden receives coronavirus vaccine live on TV. Trump issues order to demand new U.S. federal buildings be beautiful. Ontario announces hard lockdown after COVID cases surge. Kansas City star apologizes for decades of racist reporting. The following headlines are from the 12th most popular news website, with an estimated 36 million monthly unique visitors, ABC News. Stocks fall on worries about virus spread, but pair losses. Cohen says he deserves early release from home confinement. Experts issue warning after 3 killed in Colorado avalanches. Vatican, okay to get the virus vaccines using abortion cell lines. Reports of gunfire close lanes on D.C. area highway. The next headlines are from the 13th most popular news website, with an estimated 35 million monthly unique visitors, the BBC News. COVID, Wuhan scientist would welcome visit probing lab leak theory. COVID-19 pandemic, international alarm grows over new variant. Biden gets COVID vaccine, nothing to worry about. COVID, Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine approved for EU states. Lockerbie bombing, alleged bomb maker charged on 32nd anniversary of attack. Philippines police officer charged over mother and son murder. Facebook child abuse detection hit by new EU rules. Russian agent tricked into detailing Navalny assassination bid. Essex lorry deaths, 2 found guilty of killing 39 migrants. The following headlines are from the 14th most popular news website, with an estimated 34 million monthly unique visitors, USA Today. Rebecca Jones, former Florida COVID-19 data manager, files suit over law enforcement's sham raid on her home. Investigators discover illegal winery at Alabama wastewater plant, supervisor arrested. Relief bill insignificant for many Americans. AP Top Stories December 21st p. 8 acrobats reach $52.5 million settlement in 2014 Rhode Island circus stunt collapse. Biden gets vaccine, says nothing to worry about. Coronavirus updates, no hard evidence UK virus strain is more transmissible, Operation Warp Speed chief says, Biden is vaccinated. 7.9M vaccine doses going out to US this week. Barr, no reason for special counsel on election. Cuomo seeks to test passengers flying from UK. The next headlines are from the 15th most popular news website, with an estimated 35.5 million monthly unique visitors, the LA Times. Gimme Shelter, a conversation with Governor Newsom's housing advisor. Captain of Calabasas girls basketball team participates in Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine trial. Orange County obliterates coronavirus record as surging infections strain state hospitals. Santa Claus got run over by a power line in Sacramento. LA Unified will not reopen campuses when the spring semester starts January 11th. Police in Pasadena, Long Beach pledged not to send license plate data to ICE, they shared it anyway. A COVID-related illness is sickening a growing number of children in California. Changes caused by worsening wildfires in California forests will last centuries. UCLA Foundation steps in with $5 million for students struggling amid the pandemic. California dropped its guard before it was hit with $2 billion in unemployment fraud. We hope you are enjoying this news podcast. Today is Monday, December 21st, 2020. You just heard from the top 15 most popular news websites in the world. More from other news sources is up next. Next, Reddit World News. Reddit is a user collective which claims over 430 million active users per month, and these are the top voted stories today. Coronavirus, UNICEF to feed hungry children in the UK for first time in 70-year history. Paper about Herbalife-related patient death removed after company threatens to sue the journal. We need to close the whole world immediately, several countries ban UK flights over new COVID variant. Execution-style killing of mother and son by off-duty cop sparks outrage in the Philippines. Tier 4 lockdown could last for months as new COVID-19 strain out of control. Top Russian COVID scientist working on vaccine found dead with stab wounds after falling from 14th floor window. Sydney cut off from the rest of Australia amid COVID-19 outbreak. Canada halts flights from UK in response to new coronavirus strain. Canada becomes the latest country to prohibit inbound flights from UK. France, Germany, Netherlands, Italy have already banned flights from UK due to a surge in cases. Magnitude 6.5 earthquake jolts northeastern Japan. Cases of UK's highly contagious mutant COVID strain detected in return travelers in Australia. Spyware sold by an Israeli private intelligence firm was allegedly used to hack the phones of dozens of Al Jazeera journalists in an unprecedented cyber attack that is likely to have been ordered by Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, according to leading researchers. Cop shoots dead a mother and her son in Tarlac, Philippines. COVID vaccine still effective against fast-spreading mutant strain, German health minister. The next headlines are from Forbes. China urges U.S. to stop bullying with blacklist, vows to take action. Final MLB payrolls show nearly $2.5 billion drop from 2019, more paid per 60 games. WWE TLC 2020 results, Charlotte Flair and the winners, losers of final PPV of the year. WWE TLC 2020 results, everything that happened during the Firefly Inferno match, video. Patrick Mahomes Kansas City Chiefs outlast Drew Brees and the Saints. WWE TLC 2020 results, Roman Reigns remains lone bright spot following win. Why a relaunch has the XFC poised to gain massive MMA market share in 2021. Wasteful Lockheed swallows up another defense contractor, Aerojet. WWE TLC 2020 results, winners, news and notes on December 20th. Winners and losers of NHL's 2021 divisional alignment. The World Population Update. Currently, we are increasing by over 220,000 people a day, expecting to reach 8 billion in 2023. At the time this report was generated, the population was estimated to be 7,674,201,937 humans. Worldometers.info says there are 195 countries at this time and, of those, the top 10 with the largest populations are, in order, China, India, the United States, Indonesia, Pakistan, Brazil, Nigeria, Bangladesh, Russia, and then Mexico. The next headlines are from Variety. The Beatles, Get Back, Peter Jackson unveils sneak peek of upcoming documentary. Brett Hogg 2 head film and TV for Sony Pictures Entertainment in Asia. Spotify to launch localized service in South Korea in 2021. Taylor Swift's Evermore sells 1 million worldwide in first week. Josh Goldstein emerges as frontrunner for top Warner Brothers marketing job exclusive. Doug Crane, Spider-Man and Beavis and Butthead animator, dies at 85. China box office sees lowest pre-Christmas weekend since 2014 as The Rescue defeats Wonder Woman 1984. Congress reaches agreement on stimulus plan, with Save Our Stages included. A look inside the lavish homes of cable news hosts. Torbas review, in South Africa's handsome, stirring Oscar submission, a young woman speaks for the trees. The following headlines are from NPR, National Public Radio. Hawaii's Kilauea volcano erupts on Big Island. Despite high demand for nurses, colleges aren't keeping up. Chicago's top attorney resigns following scandal over botched police raid. 32 years later, U.S. to charge alleged bomb maker in Pan Am Flight 103 attack. Trump drives a wedge among Georgia Republicans, risking a larger GOP split. Biden to receive COVID-19 vaccine Monday. U.S. Embassy in Baghdad hit in rocket attack. Congress poised to simplify FAFSA and help people in prison go to college. Millions of people flying despite public health pleas to stay put. Scores of kidnapped Nigerian schoolchildren rescued. The following headlines are from the week. 6 books that inspired John Patrick Shanley. How to bring back the old internet. Gift guide, relief from a stressful year. Trump's Pentagon is making a lame duck bid to split U.S. Cyber Command from the NSA. Arizona GOP chair urges Trump to eat Flynn and cross the Rubicon, alarming people who get the reference. Pastors, Loeffler's campaign against Warnock is broader attack against the black church. Trump is reportedly meeting with Michael Flynn, Sidney Powell, asking about martial law idea. U.S. Embassy in Baghdad damaged in rocket attack. Canada imposes 3-day UK passenger flight ban to block new COVID-19 variant. $900 billion relief package extends moratorium on evictions, weekly unemployment benefits. The next headlines are from Universe Today. Beyond Fermi's paradox Ziv, what is the Aurora hypothesis? Radio emissions have been detected from an exoplanet. These are the news headlines for today, Monday, December 21st. This podcast is produced only in English at this time. As of 2020, the Ethnologue reference lists 7,117 different human languages, with English being the third most common, after Mandarin Chinese and Spanish. The following headlines are from earthsky.org. Solstice sun at southernmost point. Jupiter and Saturn's great conjunction is December 21st. Will Jupiter and Saturn appear as one star in 2020? 2020's December solstice is Monday. Iceberg due to collide with island split in two. Venus was once more Earth-like, but climate change made it uninhabitable. December solstice starts the shortest season. The next news is from Politico. Netherlands bans flights from Britain due to fast-spreading coronavirus. Hungarian opposition unites in bid to unseat Viktor Orban. European Union nears China trade deal despite slave labor fears. In Germany, 'tis the season to point fingers. Pollsters disappear in Georgia with Senate on the line. An emergency like we've never seen, inside Biden's cabinet confirmation drive. Progressives look for reset after disappointing year. What all the secession talk really means. Inside Trump's pressure campaign to overturn the election. Breaking down the $900 billion stimulus package and $1.4 trillion omnibus bill. The next headlines are from the Sydney Morning Herald in Australia. Queensland to roll out unified tracing platform after ban on paper check-ins. Christmas travel, it's all still red and white. As the day unfolded, Sydney's Northern Beaches COVID cluster grows by 15 as Gladys Berejiklian urges mask use. Time to plug the gaps in our COVID-19 testing. The best of the world in pictures. COVID-19 cluster has 24 hours to steal Sydney's Christmas. Woman found dead after fire tears 2-3 unit in Brisbane's north. So nervous, how Bockham Hills high aced HSC mathematics. Victorians risk death with wait-and-see attitude when fires loom. HSC performance, student well-being went backwards after schools received more autonomy. The next headlines are from MarketWatch. Boris Johnson holds emergency meeting as concerns of food shortages over COVID-19 travel bans mount. The value gap, meritocracy isn't an alternative to inequality, it's a justification, says this Harvard philosopher. Peter Morici, here's exactly where Biden will find common ground with moderate Republicans. Now that we have a vaccine, it's important for us to trust the science. Doctors and community leaders are working to boost Black and Latino vaccine uptake. Europe markets, European stocks tumble and Dow futures fall 500 points on concerns over new COVID-19 strain in UK. Auto trader, do you own one of these cars? It could become a desirable collectible. Next Avenue, some older Americans are lining up for COVID vaccine, but others are more cautious. Futures movers, oil prices sink 5% on worries that new COVID-19 strain will hit demand. NerdWallet, you can give stocks as a gift, and there are tax benefits, too. Next Avenue, this is one thing you need to focus on to stay healthy right now, says this former acting Surgeon General. Next, the top stories about patents and inventions. Society and GSK enter global collaboration and license agreement targeting immune disorders of the digestive system, biospace. Popular movies with scenes filmed in Jersey City, HobokenGirl.com. Quantal RF secures $19 M in Series B funding, FIMSMES. Chutkara University makes it into top 200 in Clarivet Analytics Leading Innovators List 2020, Hindustan Times. The next headlines are from Quartz. Biden's pre-election comments may not be the most reliable indicators of his policies for India. The UK is under siege. Why the most lucrative tech careers are still out of reach for so many US students. Apple's first Indian iPhone manufacturer stretched its workers too far, and they snapped. It took a pandemic for India's tech industry to grasp the benefits of working from home. Will COVID-19 be a curtain call for indie cinema? Where is the future of the box office? Why Hollywood's road to streaming will be a bumpy ride. How movie theaters can avoid extinction. Geothermal energy, the forgotten renewable, has finally arrived. The following headlines are from Tech Dirt. Funniest, most insightful comments of the week at Tech Dirt. We are now about 1/3 of the way through this daily news headlines podcast, a free service. Here, next, are the top trending keywords in Google web searches for today, a different window on world events. December 21st, 2020. Garth Brooks. Gal Gadot. WWE TLC 2020. Browns. Stimulus check. Akib Talib. Eagles vs. Cardinals. Ezekiel Elliott. Buccaneers vs. Falcons. The next headlines are from RT, the first Russian news station in English. China sends aircraft carrier through Taiwan Strait just day after flirtatious transit by U.S. warship. Scientists capture octopus punching fish, apparently out of spite, in bizarre video. Fuel demand in India is soaring despite pandemic. Combo of AstraZeneca and Sputnik V may be better way to immunize people from COVID-19, developer of Russian vaccine tells RT. Beijing urges Washington to halt crackdown as Trump signs bill that could kick Chinese firms off U.S. exchanges. Thailand to test 40,000 amid country's worst outbreak of COVID-19. The king of angry runs, watch NFL star Derrick Henry send opponent flying with powerful stiff arm, video. Russia's Sputnik V vaccine effective against new mutation of COVID-19 first observed in UK, says RDIF CEO Dmitriev. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, Mexican boxer taunts opponent, gets knocked out of the ring, video. Bitcoin resumes rally as investors new to the crypto game pile in, data analysis. The next headlines are from Zero Hedge. High noon at the ECB corral. Companies scramble to win essential designation for workers as profits hang in the balance. Russia's largest oil company is spinning off key assets. Polish bill threatens $2.2 million fines for social media companies who censor lawful speech. Preparing for war, Greece increases military spending 57% amid row with Turkey. U.S. deep state preempts reset in relations with Russia. Man slaps parents with lawsuit for destroying vast porn collection. 2020, the year we sold our liberties for a medical tyranny. Elite Californians are making major hospital donations to jump the line for COVID vaccinations. $15 billion for airlines, corporate meal tax breaks and other pork. What's inside the $900 billion stimulus bill? The following headlines are from Al Jazeera, Middle East News. Kenya, doctors on strike against inadequate benefits, PPE. No money, Christmas woes for a Zimbabwe in crisis. UK, sick man of Europe, holds crisis talks amid mutant virus. Al Jazeera journalists hacked using Israeli firm spyware. Hong Kong's top court upholds mask ban at protests. In pictures, the Syrian potter preserving a centuries-old craft. Greece, activists, journalists decry crackdown on protests. Meet the women behind the Indian farmers' protests. Jupiter, Saturn merging in night sky, closest in centuries. Which countries have banned UK travel over COVID concerns? The next headlines are from Breitbart. Schweitzer, Joe Biden a direct beneficiary of Hunter Biden's foreign deals. Nunes, FBI was lying to Congress, this is really, really bad, and somebody needs to pay a price for it. Congress reaches $900 billion COVID-19 relief deal. Senior official, U.S. drawdown in Afghanistan on track to hit 2,500 troops by January 15. Democrats seek to permanently add foreign workers to U.S. labor market. Andrew Yang calls for barcode to prove coronavirus vaccination. Democrats relying on results of mass immigration to flip Georgia blue. Exclusive, Mexican cartel boss using children as human shields in turf war. Anonymous donor gives 123 tons of food to needy families in Kentucky. Watch, Kylie Jenner goes on private shopping spree and gets shouted down by animal rights protesters. The following headlines are from goodnewsnetwork.org. Research shows babies are relaxed by lullabies even in foreign languages, the Frejok response. This week's inspiring horoscopes from Rob Bresney's Free Will Astrology. Kindness in West Virginia, police give traffic violators gift cards instead of tickets. Resveratrol for cold and flu, anti-aging compounds shown promise as flu and COVID treatment. You're tuned to No Views, daily automated podcast news. This is a report for Monday, December 21st. Thank you for listening. The next headlines are from Reddit Offbeat News. Nigerian man Victor makes amla at UK food contest, wows white judges' taste buds. Little boy shows off amazing dance moves to Chris Brown song, video goes viral. She put cat litter in an Amazon package, and a port pirate stole it 40 minutes later. Bird poop time machine shows a staggering historic decline in seabirds. A 6 months pregnant fast food worker receives donations after customer throws drink at her. Samsung S21 series pricing and details leaked. Instagram down. The hashtag Instagram down is now trending on Twitter. Bolsonaro says COVID vaccine may turn people into crocodiles in bizarre rant. Santa tests positive for virus after photo session with 50 children. Thief steals Salvation Army donation kettle, poses as volunteer and proceeds to collect money for himself. The next headlines are from a site called The Next Web. What the hell is a minimum lovable product, and why should designers care? Christmas is better with Tom Vassel's YouTube board game reviews. Pardon the intrusion number 33, SolarWinds unleashes a cyberstorm. How triggerless backdoors could dupe AI models without manipulating their input data. Musicians earn less than 1 cent per stream, here's what needs to change. How climate change made Venus impossible to inhabit. The following headlines are from Science Daily. Planets can be larks or night owls just like us. This is a reading of news headlines. This broadcast was created on Monday, December 21st from over 100 sources, to give you a bigger picture of the news. The next headlines are from the Salt Lake Tribune. State colleges, 6th-ranked Arizona knocks off Utah women. Congress seals agreement on $900 billion COVID-19 relief bill. Mitt Romney calls Trump's attempts to overturn election laws sad and embarrassing. Coronavirus in Utah, 1,994 new cases and 7 more deaths reported on Sunday. Ryan Smith, approved as new Utah Jazz owner by NBA's Board of Governors, says, "I'm just here to help." The Boca Raton Bowl may be the last time Zach Wilson plays in a Cougar uniform. Where does he rank among Bayou quarterback greats? Utah men's hoops reports positive COVID-19 test. Tuesday game at Arizona State postponed. Letter, it's time to retire the Electoral College. AP source, Kyle Kuzma gets 3-year, $40 extension with Lakers. Utah football gets right to work on 2021, lands 2 QB transfers. The next headlines are from Slashdot, tech news for nerds. Successful IT workers applaud non-traditional path to tech. It's official, America's Space Force is better than its other military branches of Call of Duty. Elon Musk tweeted about a Bitcoin rival, it soared 20%. How the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation fought the pandemic. Google buys company whose software turns old PCs into Chromebooks. Winner announced in the world's first quantum chess tournament. China accused of spying on Americans via Caribbean phone networks. Facing overwhelming demand, nonprofit RPG Research looks for help. Facebook's criticism of Apple's tracking change called laughable by F. Due to COVID-19, Apple closes nearly a fifth of its retail stores. The next headlines are from Fox St. Louis. Ariana Grande announces engagement, shows ring on Instagram. Second stimulus checks, Congress seals agreement on $900 billion COVID relief bill. Man arrested for Hazelwood convenience store shooting. Police investigating double shooting in downtown St. Louis. Federal COVID relief funds coming too late for some local eateries as restaurants struggle to hang on. Mizao, Iowa renew rare rivalry in the Music City Bowl. St. Louis fire trucks participate in special 50th birthday celebration for local man. Demetrius Johnson's charitable foundation holds annual Christmas toy giveaway. Last-minute shoppers enjoying smaller crowds and shorter lines. Congress agrees on COVID-19 stimulus bill, McConnell says. These are the current headlines from the world's most interesting news websites. Thank you for listening. The next headlines are from Fox San Diego. Newsom in quarantine again after staff member tests positive for virus. Governor Newsom challenged to address Senate's lack of diversity. San Diego church hopes to reopen following LA County reversal. More EU nations ban travel from UK, fearing new virus strain. San Diego reports 3,493 new COVID-19 cases, no deaths. Police, driver intentionally hit pedestrian while fleeing officers. USD pauses men's basketball season for second time. Do as I say, anchor as some politicians ignore virus rules. When will children be able to get COVID-19 vaccines? The next headlines are from spooknews.com. F sides with Apple, slams Facebook's criticism of iOS 14 privacy features as laughable 9 to 5 Mac. NFL, streams Reddit, Seahawks vs. Washington game 2020, live every week 15 star time, TV channel, live stream info, predictions for rare, matchup NFL broadcast. Mitt Romney condemns Trump's refusal to blame Kremlin for cyber attack. Kim Min-seo talked about the time he caught a hidden camera criminal plus serving in military with Exo Zilman, the news trace. Putin praises Russian spy agency behind major U.S. cyber attack. Zoom executive exposed as Chinese communist spy who sabotaged anti-China video conferences with child porn and terrorism, Department of Justice. How to spy on someone's Snapchat account without detection, IMC Grupo. How to spy on someone's Instagram messages account, IMC Grupo. How to spy on someone's Line messages, IMC Grupo. Lowry, don't pardon Snowden. The following headlines are from Defense Blog. Boeing's unmanned combat aircraft completes key taxi test. Boeing on course to overtake Russia as Indian biggest weapons supplier. Bell shows V-280 Valor new capabilities. U.S. Army ramps up M109A7 Paladin production. U.S. Air Force conducts 6th hypersonic strike weapon flight test. U.S. Air Force awards contract to Boeing for B-1, B-52 engineering services. Northrop Grumman awarded $22 million by U.S. Navy for unmanned MQ-8 drone helicopter work. U.S. Army awards $4.6 billion contract for newest M1 Abrams tank variant. This is the No Views, daily automated podcast news. Today, in the GMT time zone, is Monday, December 21st, 2020. Now, more headlines. The next headlines are from KRON4 San Francisco. Moderna COVID-19 vaccine headed to California. 10-day quarantine, SF's mandatory travel order in effect. Governor Newsom in quarantine again after staffer tests positive for COVID. Oakland Historic Bar the Alley on brink of closure. NHL, players reach agreement on 56-game season. COVID surge, California hospitalizations double summer peak. Panel, people over 75, essential workers next for vaccines. Congress seals agreement on COVID relief, government funding. Pollard scores 2 with Elliott out, Cowboys beat 49ers 41-33. The next headlines are from the Daily Herald. Feder, former WGN anchor Pilach joins WLS morning show. Sheriff reports 35-person COVID-19 outbreak in Lake County Jail. Congress seals agreement on COVID relief package with $600 checks. 3 and out, Bears hold off Vikings, keep playoffs hopes alive. Driver charged with DUI after crashing into squad car stopped for separate DUI arrest. State reports smallest daily COVID-19 case total since October. Mount Prospect man killed in Chicago crash. Fire heavily damages Wheaton repair shop, no one hurt. Constable, roller coaster year ends on a high note for both kidney recipient and owner. Advocate Condell to resume COVID-19 vaccinations after 4 workers have adverse reactions. The next alerts are from the Global Disaster Alerting and Coordination System, a cooperative effort from disaster managers worldwide. Drought is ongoing in Argentina, Chile. Drought is ongoing in Bolivia, Brazil, Peru, Paraguay. Drought is ongoing in Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay. Drought is ongoing in Canada, Mexico, United States. Drought is ongoing in Georgia, Kazakhstan, Russia, Ukraine. Drought is ongoing in Algeria, Spain, Morocco. Drought is ongoing in Bolivia, Peru. Drought is ongoing in Madagascar. Drought is ongoing in China, India, Nepal, Pakistan. Drought is ongoing in Armenia, Azerbaijan, Iran, Lebanon, Syria, Turkey. You are hearing the No Views, daily automated podcast news. Today is Monday, December 21st in the Greenwich Mean Time zone. Headlines here were found today in news feeds from around the world, but we do focus on the USA, one of the world's current 195 countries. Now, more news. The next headlines are from ABC Houston. Pleasant start to the week, chilly Christmas Day. Too busy to make a Christmas meal? Here are some to-go options. Houston leaders spread awareness about vaccine and COVID-19 testing. Driver tries to run after slamming into Houston police cruiser, sending it into sight of Northwest Houston home. Houston rapper Treat the Truth gives back during Christmas week. Driver killed in Northwest Houston crash after hitting tree. Winter is here, solstice marks shortest day of year. Stimulus update, Congress finalizes agreement on $1 trillion COVID-19 relief bill. Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine rolls out of shipping warehouse. 70-year-old Taco Bell employee surprised with tip of a lifetime. The following headlines are from China Post, top news about China, Taiwan and the world. 6 Hungarian parties join forces to try to defeat Orban. German court convicts man of murder over synagogue attack. EU-UK trade talks log on past another Brexit deadline. COVID-19 spikes follow in prisons after inmate transfers. Egypt reports bird flu outbreaks in rural area. McDonald's sells spam burger with cookie crumbs in China. AP interview China signals shift but no let-up in Xinjiang. Kidnappings in North Nigeria highlight deepening insecurity. Migrant worker cases drive Thai coronavirus total past 5,000. Canadian teacher buys Taiwanese food to bring back travel memories. The following headlines are from the Gothamist. City's jail population rises after bail reform gets a rewrite. Extra, Trump turns again to Supreme Court for help overturning election. Coronavirus updates, CDC panel votes on who should get vaccine next. Coronavirus statistics, tracking the epidemic in New York. 1800s NYC watercolor captures life on Greenwich Street. Some sidewalks and bike lanes remain treacherous as city continues to dig out from snowstorm. Cosmic phenomenon alert, Jupiter and Saturn form great conjunction for first time in nearly 400 years. It should have happened a long time ago, Whitney retrospective gives black photographers their due. The next headlines are from Observer.com. The flight attendant is a darker, deeper show than its hype suggests. Best probiotic supplements for a happy gut microbiome. Reimagining gender, Inception and Elliot Page. Where does the Mandalorian go after that explosive finale? We hope you are enjoying this podcast. If you have a suggestion for a new RSS feed we should add, please leave it in a comment on our YouTube page. Next, info on a few earthquakes today from earthquaketoday.com. Moderate earthquake 5 mag, south of the Fiji Islands. Light earthquake 4.3 mag, Fiji region. Light earthquake 4.38 mag was detected near Fern Forest in Hawaii. Light earthquake 4.4 mag has occurred near Fern Forest in Hawaii. Minor earthquake M2 950000005 quake has struck near volcano in Hawaii. Minor earthquake 3.1099999 mag has occurred near volcano in Hawaii. Minor earthquake 3.9 mag has occurred near Nikolsky in Alaska. Light earthquake 4.3 mag 10 kilometers north by northwest of Chaquira, Abajo, Chile. Minor earthquake 3.3099994 mag strikes near volcano in Hawaii. Minor earthquake 3.13000011 mag strikes near volcano in Hawaii. The next headlines are from blacklistednews.com. The TPP was all but dead, now DC think tanks are quietly urging Biden to bring it back. Another rosy agate-like Trump scandal which isn't one. Trying to get the hell out, emergency lockdown in London triggers mass exodus. FDA investigating allergic reactions to Pfizer vaccine reported in multiple states. Visiting bad websites will lower your credit score, says IMF. Half of U.S. states to prioritize blacks and Hispanics over whites for COVID-19 vaccine. Father who raped own child will receive taxpayer funding for gender transition and move to women's prison. Researchers warn some COVID-19 vaccines could increase risk of HIV infection. French investigators want to quiz Prince Andrew as part of their probe into the Jeffrey Epstein underage sex ring after arrest of fashion agent Jean-Luc Brunel. The disturbing true history of animal-human hybrid experiments in the 90s and early 21st century, and the controversial scientist at the center of it. The following headlines are from Snopes, a fact-checking service. No, a campus Young Republican club didn't topple Obama statue. Was Biden's 2020 election win the lie of the year? Biden's team vows action against hack as U.S. threats persist. How to reduce the spread of fake news, by doing nothing. As end approaches, Trump gets doses of flattery, finality. No, a nurse didn't faint because of the COVID-19 vaccine. Several EU nations halt UK flights, fearing virus variant. No, Trump didn't tweet that he had declared martial law. Humane Society gets 250 guinea pigs from overwhelmed donor. Agreement likely Sunday on nearly $1 trillion virus aid bill. We are now about 2/3 of the way through today's news headlines. When everything is working, this feed will auto-update 3 times per day. Join us daily to stay informed. The next headlines are from the Daily Beast. Major donor to Britain's Conservative Party linked to Russian corruption scandal. This is the best shaving cream I have ever used, and I have been shaving for more than 20 years. Will American single malt ever rival Scotch whiskey? I'm a doctor and even I have major vaccine FOMO. Only 1/3 of employees at this hospital want the vaccine. It's time to start policing social gatherings for COVID rule breakers. Demons burned to Senator stocks. 25 Daily Beast stories that capture this absolute SHL of a year. The most overlooked movies of 2020, a controversial portrait of a killer to Nicolas Cage unleashed. The Greek alphabet makes for a plethora of puzzle clues. Earth to media, don't echo idiotic Trump world Biden memes. The next headlines are from the New York Post. Gavin Newsom in quarantine after staffer tests positive for COVID-19. 6 injured as FDNY engine crashes into building en route to NYC fire. Giants Joe Judge defends costly 4th down decisions. Giants don't regret simple decision to sit Daniel Jones. Joe Judge's bold Giants calls tells us all we need to know. You're tuned to the No Views, daily automated podcast news. If you are hearing this, you found something super unknown. Congratulations. Now back to the headlines. The next science headlines are from CBS News. Hawaii's Kilauea volcano erupts, sending smoke into night sky. Shipments of Moderna's COVID vaccine begin distribution in the U.S. FDA authorizes Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use. What to expect from Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine? Healthcare workers wait for Pfizer vaccine as FDA advisory panel recommends Moderna vaccine for distribution. FDA set to approve Moderna vaccine as coronavirus crisis worsens. Vice President Pence, Second Lady get COVID-19 vaccine on live TV. How climate change could benefit Russia. New COVID-19 restrictions target Christmas gatherings and shops in UK. Countries ban travel to and from UK due to new COVID strain. The following headlines are from alienUFOsightings.com. Vanga's prophecy about December 22nd will coincide with the most powerful solar flare. In December, Earth's inhabitants will be able to see a rare cosmic phenomenon. Pence announces that Space Force personnel will be called Guardians. The next headlines are from the New York Daily News. WFP set to endorse Julian Williams and Brad Lander for NYC office. Kansas City star apologizes for decades of racist coverage. Congress seals agreement on COVID relief, government funding. Video, 3rd grade online class erupts and giggles after massive fart heard. Customer leaves $5,600 tip at Ohio restaurant for Christmas. Chicago's top attorney resigns over fallout from botched raid that saw naked black woman handcuffed in wrong house. Trump campaign petitions Supreme Court to overturn the election results. FDA made it rules on French dressing ingredients. 70-year-old Taco Bell worker gets $6,000 gift from Facebook fans. Next in line for coronavirus vaccine should be essential frontline workers, people over age 75, CDC panel. The following headlines are from military.com. Pentagon plan on cyber split draws strong Hill criticism. Trump says cyber attack under control, plays down Russian role. Official, large car bomb kills 9 in Afghan capital. General apologizes for miscommunication over vaccine shipments. Army asks for public's help in locating missing Fort Drum soldier. Space Force poised to see major growth, new uniforms in 2021. The next headlines are from the Chicago Tribune. Column, and Jeanette Yell reminds black women of their ancestors who stood naked on a slave auction block. Tired, numb and burned out, with hospitals short on workers, those remaining feel pushed to the edge by COVID-19. A child killing at Cabrini Green sparks memories of a neighborhood's troubled past, and hopes for a lasting peace. The longest-serving athlete, pioneering Special Olympian dies. Woman, 71, shot dead while inside Morgan Park neighborhood home, police. Prosecutors said medical driver ID'd former boyfriend as person who ran her over before her death. It was London. Coronavirus in Illinois updates. State tops 900,000 infections since start of pandemic as 6,003 new COVID-19 cases and 79 additional deaths reported Sunday. Shirley Abrahamson, first woman and longest-serving justice on Wisconsin Supreme Court, dies at 87. Chicago's top lawyer, Mark Flessner, resigns amid uproar over Jeanette Young raid, video. COVID-19 in Illinois by the numbers. Here's a daily update on cases, positivity rate and hospital data in your area. The following headlines are from FIS.org. Tube fishway technology will get fish up and over those dam walls. Stampede 2, bridges simulations show weak spots in Ebola virus nucleocapsid. Climate warming linked to tree leaf unfolding and flowering growing apart. Study resolves the position of fleas on the tree of life. Ivory Coast creates first marine protected area. Thank you for listening and for staying informed. This audio was produced today, Monday, December 21st, in the GMT time zone. The next headlines are from Discover magazine. What did the Stone Age sound like? Astronomers are concerned that a swath of new satellites will litter the night sky. The next headlines are from the Seattle Times. Vinitzer leads season opening slalom month after surgery. Westwood voted golfer of the year on the European Tour. China criticizes Trump's suggestion it is behind cyberspying. McDonald's sells spam burger with cookie crumbs in China. The following headlines are from mercurynews.com. Horoscopes December 21st, 2020, Ray Romano, Keep Moving. Word Game, December 21st, 2020. Bridge, December 21st, 2020. Ask Amy, 18 best books for Christmas gifts to kids and adults. Harriet Cole, he forgets me all the time, what if I forget his birthday? Miss Manners, they flirt with me on the phone, and then they meet me. Jill on money, who benefits from student loan forgiveness, it's complicated. Dear Abby, I want to end our friendship over her dinner party blunder. Governor Newsom to quarantine, staffer tests positive for virus. Who are the camel graffiti vandals, and why don't drivers see them? Roadshow. The next headlines are from the Washington Times. German court convicts man of murder and attempted murder over 2019 synagogue attack, sentences empty. Police in Pennsylvania search for man who shot officer. Miss France runner-up targeted by anti-Semitic abuse. Anonymous donor pays layaway balances at Hazard Walmart. The next headlines are from The Intercept. Detroit is suing Black Lives Matter protesters for civil conspiracy. Hospital CEOs have gotten rich cutting staff and supplies, now they're not ready for the next wave. This is No Views, daily automated podcast news. You are hearing headlines for Monday, December 21st, 2020. Now more. The next headlines are from Eureka Alert. Difference in blood pressure between arms linked to greater death risk. Study reveals low risk of COVID-19 infection among patients undergoing head and neck cancer surgery. Do I know you? Researchers evaluate how masks disrupt facial perception. Surveillance of antimicrobial resistance could be more challenging outside of the EU. Exposure to metals can impact pregnancy. Screen time, emotional health among parents' top concerns for children during pandemic. Water and genes flow between the two largest Baltic salmon rivers. Targeting the deadly coils of Ebola. Socio-economic backgrounds linked to survival after having a cardiac arrest in hospital. The next headlines are from the Chicago Sun-Times. Man fatally wounded in Humboldt Park shooting, police. Man killed in back of the yards shooting, police. Missing woman last seen leaving Rush University Medical Center. Horoscope for Monday, December 21st, 2020. 37 shot, 6 fatally, in Chicago so far this weekend. 17-year-old boy shot in Gresham. Dasunmu has double-double, but number 13 Illinois falls to number 19 Rutgers. Northwestern stunts number 4 Michigan State in Big Ten opener. Woman, 71, killed in Morgan Park shooting, police. Highlights of new COVID relief deal, Congress to vote on $300 jobless benefit, $600 direct payment and more PPP. You are hearing today's news headlines. These headlines are for Monday, December 21st, 2020. Now more. The next headlines are from the Houston Press. NFL Week 15, Colts 27, Texans 20, 4 winners, 4 losers. This week in Houston food events, holiday eats and a happy party. 3 local sisters beat the odds, earned their college degrees together in 2020. 5 most disappointing video games of 2020. 12 days of favorite Houston food and drink experiences in 2020, Part 9, Industry Helpers. Always on my mind, favorite show of 2020. The next headlines are about world records making news. 21 pilots just broke a Guinness World Record, Kerrang! Cross country, Hackley's Jonah Gorevic goes from child world record holder to Division 1, the Journal News. Indian jeweler sets sparkling record with 12,638 diamonds in one ring, Guinness World Records. Amazing records broken during the lockdowns of 2020, Guinness World Records. FIFA 21, Anders Fedger Gang, 14, sets new world record after going 300-0 on FUT Champions, Javema Sport. 6 of the world's most expensive whiskeys, the drinks business. French iceman sets new world record in freezing glass cabin, the Jakarta Post, Jakarta Post. BHU student makes it 2 Guinness World Records for creating world's largest painting using the natural. Hindustan Times. Fundraiser in memory of Holy Cross rower, WCVB Boston. Year ender 2020. 5 Guinness World Records that wowed netizens this year. Hindustan Times. The next headlines are from Gizmodo. Yes, Alexa, play the Queen's Christmas Day message, is going to be a thing. UK Prime Minister, we cannot continue with Christmas as planned. Congress finally reaches deal on how many pennies to throw to Americans. You know the pandemic's getting worse if Apple's closing its stores en masse again. Huzzah, now internet service providers cannot charge rental fees for your own dang modem. Peter Lamont, production designer behind classics like Aliens, dies at 91. Sunday's best deals: Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, Razer Kraken headsets, Anchor power bank, hand sanitizer, casserole dish holder, K-beauty brand Mammon products, and more. Spray away the germs with this $19 motion-activated hand sanitizing mist dispenser. Shoppers beware, scammers are sending fake shipping notifications to steal your info. Twitter's new labels: Biden won the election, no matter what this guy says. What place in the world had the hottest and coolest temperatures today? According to ElDoradoWeather.com, the hottest place on Earth in the past 24 hours was Carnarvon Airport in Australia at 114.08 degrees Fahrenheit or 45.6 degrees Celsius. The coldest recorded weather temperature on Earth in the past 24 hours was Verkhovensky in Russia at -62.14 degrees Fahrenheit or -52.3 degrees Celsius. The following headlines are from Ars Technica. Review: Alice in Borderland takes us down a deliciously bonkers rabbit hole. Humanity is in danger of becoming obsolete technology in LX 2048. How an obscure British PC maker invented ARM and changed the world. Russia's hacking frenzy is a reckoning. The following headlines are from Raw Story. Irresponsible and dangerous. Reports of martial law talk in Trump meeting draw outrage. U.S. says will react if Iran seeks to avenge Soleimani killing. Right-wingers attacking voting systems and software may soon be eating their own words in court. A secret hidden in plain sight: President Donald Trump's role as a Russian asset. Lonely Christmas in Santa homeland as tourists stay away. There's no way Trump can seize voting machines to examine their results, ex-federal prosecutor. Kraken lawyer Sidney Powell spotted at the White House, here's what she wants. Republican senator hopes Democrats will kill each other like the GOP just spent years doing, report. Son of billionaire Trump Powell scores huge COVID-19 government contract from Ron DeSantis. Republicans get their corporate tax break in new COVID stimulus. The next headlines are from Mother Jones. 5 tips for how to actually change an anti-masker's mind, according to experts. The books that got us through 2020. Instead of a crisis, can Biden treat an immigration wave as an opportunity? Conjunction countdown, day -1. President deals brings back the 3 martini lunch. What if there's a COVID-22? How should we handle it? A CDC panel just recommended people over 74 and frontline workers should be vaccinated next. He's just done with COVID. The Washington Post unpacks Trump's catastrophic pandemic response. These WhatsApp messages show the opioid crisis was just a big PR headache for the Sackler family. Watch Mike, Trump's human shield, Pence get vaccinated on SML. The next items are today's top search results for Bigfoot. Bigfoot bash in Keystone, News Center 1 TV. The next items are today's top search results for extraterrestrial life. Expert explains, are there aliens on the moon? CGTN. 9 big things, Silicon Valley's race to space, PitchBook news and analysis. We are nearing the end of this broadcast. This report is for Monday, December 21st, 2020 in the GMT time zone. What cities are in that time zone? Well, Reykjavik, Iceland, for one. You might wonder if our server is in Reykjavik. It could be. The following is from the UFO Chronicles. Government refuses to rule out alien or non-human technology. Former Central Intelligence Agency Director John Brennan on UFOs video. That's it for now. Thanks for enjoying today's newsfeed headlines. This, indeed, has been a No Views, daily automated podcast newscast for Monday, December 21st, 2020. Bookmark us and tune in each day to our free automated podcast to find out what's going on, around, and, sometimes, light years, beyond the Earth. True Strange News Fair Use Statement. No Views News is a US-based educational not-for-profit news site. We use only parts of content, in transformative ways and without market usurpation. This means you are still going to want to read the original if you are interested in it beyond the headline and any comments we make. We provide links to original sources wherever possible. If you have any copyright concern, please contact us via our About page for immediate remedy. Contact us, Zeno at XENOMAILS 2020 by No Views News. All right reserved.